Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're going to do a general reading. We will use the Sacred Forest Oracle, hit up the tarot to eke out the messages, and then we might end on the law of positivism. We'll just slide them over there out of the way for now. Let's crack straight on, shall we? Excuse me. So, oh dear, throat chakra might be important to someone. Right, so the Oracle card out today, you might take two of these, is Bear Spirit with Healing. Okay, so maybe we do need to heal our throat chakra, speak something into healing. I'll take that one. We've got Frog Spirit with Renewal. So with the healing brings in this renewal. Let's hit the tarot to, I'm just going to move those out of the way slightly. Let's hit the tarot and see what the messages are, shall we? So what are we healing? Comment in the box below. I'm going to take the one that flipped rather than the one that I let fall over. So we've got the Three of Cups with celebration. Okay, it's abundance, it's happiness, it could be friendship. But I would say there's definitely some sort of celebration around healing. Oh, dear Lord. We'll take those ones. You could be healing from some conflict, okay? Or this is something that has conflicted you in some way. Can't see it, but I'll hold it that far up. But it's also, yeah, standing your ground and kind of being... What's the word I'm looking for? Being... I don't want to say confrontational, but certainly understanding where it is that you need to heal and where it is you need to renew and move on from. The next we've got is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about putting in the hard work. It's all about fine-tuning and honing in skills. So I feel like this is certainly not something you're not used to doing. It's something you are very adept at, or adapt at, and you know, it's just like, okay, I'll do this again then. 222 on the timer. Let's see if we can find out what it is that you're healing and renewing exactly, shall we? The Four of Cups. It could be something that it comes in kind of a little bit unexpectedly, like a bit of a surprise, heartbreak or something like that. Something you're not expecting. Something you're not paying attention to even, you know, and then sort of someone goes, oh, you know that thing? And you're like, yeah, and they go, oh, and you're like, oh. The Ace of Pentacles, it brings in a new beginning, that healing and that renewal, you get the newness that comes in, okay, which kind of makes sense when you think about it. On the bottom, we've got the Tower. I'm going to grab another tarot deck, but on the bottom, we've got the Tower. So the Tower is about transformation. It is about renewal. It's about clearing out the old, shaking it up, letting it all fall to, you know, to the wayside, letting it fall down, and then rebuilding on those foundations that didn't fall away. So, but with that Ace of Pentacles, it could be quite a fortuitous, you know, a new beginning that is quite fortunate. Financially as well as emotionally, but it's definitely a new journey once you've completed the healing. It's definitely around conflict, something you've kind of dealt with before. I don't think this is going to be specifically jarring, but I think it might be a little bit surprising. We've got the Temperance card coming out. Okay, so this is something that's been brewing for a little while. It might have been, like I say, something you were too busy concentrating on other little things going on in your life, that the big major, I say major, the thing that's coming in, that is where the healing and renewal and the conflict is around, it's just something you've not necessarily been paying a lot of attention to. I think it's been brewing in the background. It could have even been brewing on the 5D, you know, or in the 3D, but like it's almost like it's not really, I don't want to say it's not really got anything to do with you, but I think you're kind of being pulled into it via someone else, maybe. There could be a third party situation here. You know, maybe you meet someone new or you've met someone new. Not that I necessarily think this is particularly a love reading as far as I can see, but It's or you go for a job. Maybe you apply for a job and somebody else is applying alongside with you. You get it, but it obviously, you know, puts someone out because they've also been put in, like, could be a friend or someone. You go, oh, I applied for that job as well. Oh yeah, me too. And then, you know, you end up kind of pissing someone off inadvertently. You know, not through any fault of your own, but I feel like you're getting pulled into something. You got the King of Swords. That's interesting because under there was the King of Swords as well. And I wasn't going to kind of go too much into it because I was taking the Tower card. But we got the King of Swords. So it could be something very intellectual, something you've been having to set boundaries with even. I wonder if there's something about boundaries here. Something intellectual, something knowledgeable, something truth. There's a truth coming through. Or you are standing in your truth and dealing with this conflict and being like, I didn't know. You know, I've been putting in this hard work. I didn't know that you were going for the job at the same time. Or you meet someone new, which was the original thing my brain went to. And, you know, a friend has also been hitting them up in their DMs and you're like, I didn't know. It feels like some sort of third party situation, but you've not been paying attention to it in the way that it's gonna come in, if that makes sense. Like you've been kind of toiling away doing your thing, affecting other people inadvertently, but not in a bad way, not in a bad way at all. Got the Page of Pentacles, so here's that offer. Okay, some learning even. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be offered something that's going to put somebody's nose out, you know, like you're going to piss someone off inadvertently, but you're going to be dragged into that without even realising it. But it's transformative for you. It's very transformative, and there's the sun. So it's a big sort of fat yes in that sense. Like, yes, this is for you. You've worked hard, you've put in the effort, the work has been going on in the background, but it's going to almost piss someone else off. Even if it's just because they're jealous, you know, and they're looking at you and like, oh, well, how come, you know, she can get that or he can get that and I can't. And like, what they don't see is the work that you've put in. What they don't see is you ignoring maybe other offers that have come in because you've been waiting for that big shiny pentacle to come in. You know, it's like there's a third party situation that's going to be pissed off with something here, but you're fine because you're healing and this is all renewal for you. So it's healing a past situation. You got the Hermit, so I wonder if there's been an element of kind of sitting and tucking yourself away and putting in a lot of work. The Hermit is about learning. He's reached, or she in this sense, has reached the top of the mountain. They've overcome that obstacle, and now they're, you know, being shown the next step. And the next step is this pentacle, this offer coming in, this cup of something that's going to help you on your journey. And you've been judged and deemed worthy. So there's your judgment card on the bottom. I figured, seeing as we'd done that with the first deck, let's keep going with the second deck as well. So yeah, and look, Ace of Cups, so maybe there is a love offer coming in. Something, oh my God, something maybe it is a love offer. For some of you, it's going to be a love offer, because I wasn't going to keep going down the deck, but here we are. Yeah, there could be a love offer coming in, something quite fortuitous for you, something you're going to love. But it's definitely your calling. You've been judged and deemed worthy. You're being called to start this new journey, to heal from whatever this conflict is, and to move on and have that renewal with that Tower moment. Okay, I say Tower moment with that Tower. Let's take a Law of Positivism card just to eke out any further information from this reading. Although I think we've pretty much hit the nail on the head. You're going to piss someone off with something you've been putting a lot of work. It could even just be your healing, okay, and you moving forward in life. You know, maybe you will end up leaving some people behind, people who have maybe, you know, trying to pull you back, or someone specifically. And I think you're just moving forward. I take the path of love and devotion. Yeah, take the higher path. I hear the higher path with that. It's about not getting in that, just, you know, not getting into that shit. dare I say, where you're, you know, just having an argument with someone because of something that you had no real control over. Whatever it is, this jealousy sort of situation, this third party, like you've put in so much hard work. They haven't necessarily seen, or if they have, they just don't really care. They just think, you know, how come you get everything and I don't? It's that kind of jealousy. I listen to the voice of my body. It lets me know exactly what I need. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to leave it there and say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.